So we will be passing two variables, a equal to 5 and b equal to 10, but we will call this routine and we'll define it here. All right, sub swap two values. The normal idea is there should be all uppercase, and by val we are sending by value, so I'm going to say x as integer, by val y as integer, and because this is going to swap these two values, I have to declare a third variable, dim temp as integer equal to x, x equal to y. We have seen how to swap values, so I'm just going very fast with that. So that's, and once we swap it, if you see, we need to print the value. So console dot write line x as x and y equal and y equal. All right, I have to put that there. So that's all. So I'm going to call this to subroutine from here, and I don't need these things for now. I'm going to comment this out with there's a place to comment these guys. Comment out this is, yeah, I'm going to select. So just calling that, right? So I will execute this subroutine, right? I'm going to call this subroutine from here. So you see that now x equal to 10 and b equal to 5. And but if you console write line a equal to a and b equal b, right? And if you compare this to, now see, I'm going to run it again and see, even after this is in the routine, it is x equal to 10 and y equal to 5, but in the main function that we call, the values of a and b remains the same. Now we are going to change the routine to swap two values by reference. So I'm going to call it some, okay, version 2, and here I'm going to cut and paste, right? Cut and paste as something else, version 2, right? But this time I'm going to send the real values. Real value I meant no more copy, but the originals itself, a comma b original. The first one I sent a copy, right? By value means copy. Now I'm sending the original. If you want to send the original, in computer science we say that reference. So you say reference, by reference. All right, now you're sending the original copy of a and b to now whatever changes that you are going to do, it will reflect back here. Okay, now if I say pass by value right? But next time I'm going to send print pass by reference. You see what happens, the value. This is the, all right. So I'm showing you the two types of passing values to a procedure, and once I'm sending if you see here, I'm sending by copy, and here I'm sending by reference. Okay, the way you call will not matter. It doesn't look like you are sending by copy or reference, but how you define in the function, they matter. Here I say reference, and here I say value. So those are the key. Okay, now if I run it, you will see the difference here. You see here the value of A has changed. A became 10, you see that, and B became 5. That is the key. That is the very key in here. Okay, so if I can explain a little bit, taking the paint. All right, so here when I say reference, when you have let's say A and a B, like 5 and 10, and when you call a function and you pass this pass by reference, that means I'm passing the originals. That means I'm sending them. So whenever this function, the procedure or a function changes the value, changes the variables, right, it will change here itself. It will change directly the variables here, changes. Okay, so that's what I meant is originals. So there is no extra copy or anything like that. But when you send by value, when you send a value to the function, then you are creating two different variables, all right, based on the name, and they get a copy. All right, they get a copy. So when you get a copy, whatever these guys are changing, it won't reflect here. So that is the key difference between a reference and a value. Okay, you have to pay attention to it and how we do it. Okay.